@BarkJack on Twitter posted a rumor saying Harry's memoir was likely pushed to 2023. The post read, "Publishers on the inside tell me Harry's book will not try to compete with Michelle Obama's release. Harry's memoir release was likely pushed to 2023. On the other side, Prince Harry is allegedly worried that Michelle Obama's new book will overshadow the sales of his own memoir. In its August 8th issue, Women's Day claimed that Prince Harry and Obama's books will be released just a few weeks apart. Originally, the Duke of Sussex's memoir was supposed to be released earlier, but it was pushed back for a Christmas release. Obama's book, on the other hand, will be available around Thanksgiving, which means that it will be on the bookshelves starting November 15th. Even though the release of the two books will happen a few weeks apart, Meghan Markle's husband is still allegedly stressing over the fact that more people would want to buy Obama's book. After all, The Light We Carry On is a sequel to Obama's best-selling book, Becoming. Harry's in a bit of a pickle here because he needs this book to sell big in American markets, but Michelle is a beloved figure there and Harry is still finding his way. It could get very awkward. The tabloid also suggested that the release of Prince Harry and Obama's book could cause tension for the once close relationship. For a moment in time, it looked as though the Sussexes and Barack and Michelle Obama could become firm friends, but now the families are going head to head in the battle of the Christmas book sales. Meanwhile, a royal expert claimed that Harry won't knock any family members in his upcoming bombshell memoir. Speaking on the latest episode of The Royal Beat, Miss Seward discussed Harry's upcoming book. Miss Seward said, "I've got a feeling that Harry is not going to knock any members of his family. He wants to talk about himself, his feelings, and his wokeness." She added, "The co-author, or in fact the ghostwriter, is a very, very good writer indeed. He has a way with words that he can encompass all that." She concluded, "I don't think Harry has to say anything unpleasant about anyone in this book." Besides, commentator Guy Martin told Forbes, "On the surface at least, there is no content from Archwell's for-profit content arms that are making money. Facing intense problems of its own, Netflix, having bit deep into the Windsors of Montecito enterprise with a reported $100 million, just canceled Miss Markle's one show, Pearl, an animated film that had been nearing production. However, there is Harry's heartfelt memoir that is set to fume the royals. The book could also star an intense battle between Harry with elder brother Prince William." Mr. Martin added the royals are not expecting Harry's spanking new book summing up his young life to date will also be a bouquet of feel-good daisies extended to his family. Also, Richard Kay, a friend of Harry's mother and a Daily Mail columnist, said there's still that possibility that the entreaties of the royal family have not fallen on deaf ears, and that Harry's having a second thought about when he publishes this book, if at all. The book was completed, we believe, in about January, at least Harry's part in it, the interviews. That was really when Harry was still at peak rage with Britain, with the royal family, with his sibling and his family. Kay continued, "Since then, there has been a measure of rapprochement. We saw it at the Jubilee. There was a bit of an attempt by Harry to sort of wind it down a bit. Will he want to readjust what he's written? All these things must be going through his mind."